Good morning, you beautiful New Zealanders. Not Aotearoa rights. This is an interesting story that's come from Radio New Zealand. It was on TV1, it was in the press, it was in the Herald, and it's really done the rounds. It says the theft of a dead sperm whale jawbone from Southland Beach upsets iwi. Well, that's interesting for a start off. And then it says the jawbone of a dead sperm whale has been stolen from a Southland beach. Okay. The Department of Conservation and local iwi are seeking information about the jawbone. Well, what's it got to do with iwi? Why are they seeking information? What's it got to do with them? Why are they being special? Why are they singled out? Do we have a dual government going in New Zealand at the moment? I can understand the Department of Conservation because they may want to do some research on this whale and find out what happened to it, why it died and so on. But iwi aren't going to do that. So the whole tenor of this article is that somehow local iwi have some sort of authority, like a dual government we have running here in New Zealand. Dock Ranger, Senior Ranger Rosalind Cole said the dead 15-metre long whale washed ashore on a remote part of Areti Beach last weekend. Okay. Sometime between Saturday and Monday, someone has come along with a chainsaw and taken the jawbone. All right. Okay. She said marks on the bone and tire tracks leading to the carcass show it was likely removed by humans. Okay, well that's very astute, isn't it? Because it wouldn't be a seagull with a chainsaw, and it wouldn't be a crab with a chainsaw. Anyway, let's keep going. Removing whale bones from beach cast animals is a offence under the Marine and Mammals Act 1978, and the offenders could face fines up to $250,000. Okay, this has been around for a long time. The Mammals Protection Act 1978. And I suppose it's there because of what, like I said, Doc wants to do research on it, and they don't want on these dead mammals, and they want to go and do autopsies and take samples and so on. And so I can understand all that. That's fine. Cole said whale bone was a highly prized taonga for iwi and used for carving. Oh, really? Okay. So that's why iwi are interested in it, because they want to get the bones and the teeth for themselves. Now, I've had a look up on YouTube, and if you Google whale bones for sale, Maori plus whale bones for sale, and Maori plus whale teeth for sale, it's interesting. All over the internet, Maori are selling whalebone carvings and whale's teeth. So it looks like the interest that they have in these iwi, that is, in these whales, is for commercial value. But let's read on. She said it was disappointing someone had stolen it before inappropriate protocols and tikanga had been observed. Here we go. All right, so now we're getting the injection of Maori religion into civic affairs. Why do we have to have appropriate protocols and tikanga? It's just a dead whale. This is Maori religion. We don't all believe this. Who else believes this other than iwi? We don't believe this. Non-iwi people? Maybe you do, but I don't. Not a lot of other Kiwis don't. Aireki Aparama Kamatua and Kaidalala Muriel Johnson said the Ranuku, whatever that means, was extremely upset the whale was not offered its due respect in terms of tikanga. Now this is Maori religion. We're having religion forced down our throats. Maori religion. So this whale's got to be respected with some sort of tikanga. Well, let's find out why. We know and treat whales as rangatira, that's chiefs of the sea, and as such deserve appropriate protocols set over them. Okay. Well, that's your belief. That's Maori belief, that a whale is a chief of the ocean and it's got to have certain protocols. This includes a farewell address, an appropriate karakia, that's a prayer. This then allows us to treat the whales as a gift from the sea and use its resources. These include bone, teeth and oils that were used by our ancestors. Well, if you look on the internet, like I've said, all over the internet there's whale bones. So Maori were really interested in this and in these whales, but it's only for commercial reasons. So they're quite happy to sell their rangatira chiefs that have come out of the sea. They're quite happy to sell them. Doesn't sound very sacred to me. Take the bones out and sell them. Sounds like a commercial operation. Flying under the smokescreen of a religious experience. This includes a farewell address and appropriate karakia. Okay, been through that. She said it was obvious that someone knows the value of the tonga and had deliberately removed the stolen the jaw. Now, that word taonga is very interesting. It doesn't mean treasures. I'm going to show you something very, very interesting about that. It actually means property procured by a spear. That was the 1840 understanding of this word taonga. But in 1989, Hugh Carferu butchered that word and said it meant treasures. It does not mean treasures. It just means property procured by the spear. Now, a whale bone is not property procured by the spear. Back in 1840, you could only get a whale with a harpoon and a ship. A similar instance took place in 2015 when the jaw was removed from another sperm whale and had also washed ashore at Orati Beach. Anyone with information on the missing whalebone is asked to contact Doc. So the reason I've picked up on this story is because there are some interesting elements in here. And one is that it's sacred, but Maori want to use it for sale and sell it. Why are Maori being accorded some authority up there with Doc? As though they are Doc, as though they are the government, but they're not. And why is nobody else allowed to take anything from this whale except Maori? That's apartheid. That's racism. That's separatism. Shouldn't all the 160 cultures be given an opportunity to take bits of the whale if they want to? How come they're not invited to? How come it's only iwi? This is wrong. This is divisive behaviour by iwi and by Doc. There you go. Tikanga. And it's coming to New Zealand. Hopefully we can stop it becoming law.